So, Mark Martinez, would you like to tell us and everybody else how you started your website called Indiana Finance?
Indy Auto Finance.
Indiana Finance, sorry. I mean, it can
No.
be financing for Indiana.
Right, that's all right. Well, I don't know. I think a lot of it just came because I just and I didn't like sitting around waiting for people to come, and I know that there would be a lot of people come, and they would need help, and the people that would help them, were really equipped, weren't really motivated, didn't know how. So instead of just really trying to ask somebody else, what they would do is just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing. Well, I kind of just got smart, and I said, well, hey, I'm just going to start promoting myself, and I'm going to tell people about me, and what I can do. What are they doing with my car here? Everybody, this is my car. Mark Martinez all day long, right? This is nice.
You want to get in it?
I sure am, sure. But
Here, I'll get another seat.
this is pretty nice.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Dang, what are you doing in here? Oh, it must be way down here. Whew.
It's kind of cold.
This sucker is big. Oh, wow. It goes way down there. It's too dark in there.
I know.
But, I just, I knew that I had a special interest in a lot of compassion and problem-solving scenarios that, and I really had the desire and the want to help these people. So what I really did is just, took some advice of some people and said, you ought to, put an ad out and tell people about you. And, I just kind of started with that, and I started advertising, and then I developed a few other things, and then I moved from one dealership to another dealership, and then when I moved to that dealership, I lost it, and then so vice versa when I came back, and so then I just got smart, and I said, well, I'm just going to create Indy Auto Finance, and that way, I can keep it, because I am really Indy Auto Finance, and I get to carry that everywhere, and really, Indy Auto Finance is just me, it's just me, wanting to help anybody who needs help out of their situation. I really take care of my customers. I want to make sure that they get the best financing, they get good deals, and I turn over every stone. I look at every option. I mean, we think outside 2 or 3 boxes. It doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna search and search and search until we find it. And guess what? If we find out that today we have to wait, we have to put the brakes, what I do is, strategically set them up on a plan on how we can get them to the point where, they can purchase a car, within, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, sometimes 6 months. Sometimes it's just as much as, taking the time to go and clean up your credit and filing bankruptcy, or doing a little credit repair, or just getting caught up on a couple deals. Sometimes people just need to be informed on which routes they need to go, to get to that next step. But sometimes it's just this much, so, that's all I do. It's nothing really special.
What led you to cars? Why do you like cars so much?
It's not really that I like cars. Before I sold cars, I worked at a furniture store called Elfish Furniture, and I loved it. I loved selling furniture, and I had but I had kind of plateaued out there because I was like, one of the most successful salesmen. And it was one of those jobs that, once you've reached the top, you really can't go any farther. And, I got really discouraged because, I wanted to do more and do more. And I had talked myself into thinking because of my history, because I haven't always been a good boy. I have a past like we all do. And, I kind of let my mind trick me into thinking that, I couldn't do anything better. than what I was doing. And I'll never forget, there was this gentleman, his name was James DeVoe, and I had sold him furniture for several of his houses, and it turns out that he was the president of a company called JD Byrider. And he would come in all the time and buy furniture, and sometimes he'd just come in to talk to me. And he's just a really wonderful guy, but he really planted a seed in me and told me, man, you gotta, give a special gift. He said, you're compassionate, you care about people, and you should come and work for me. And I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna work for JD Byrider, absolutely not. But you know what? Then I had to really think about it, and I was like, wow, I'm sitting here asking God to open doors for me, and here this guy is, month after month after month, asking me to please come and work for me, and I was just like slamming the door shut every time. So, I remember, and this had gone on for probably close to a year, and he finally set these people to schedule an appointment for me. And I think I had canceled like maybe 5 or 6 interviews. And so they called me. They're in the interview room, and I'm sitting at home in my bed. And I said, okay, I'm on my way. Well, when I went, it was a really impressive office. They had this beautiful office. They had animal heads, taxidermies all around the room. Mr. DeVoe, he used to love to hunt. And he had these people, he told them, I want them. So they just would not stop. So when I came to this meeting, I was like, well, they said, okay, well, what do you need? What do you make now? I said, well, I told them. And they said, well, we'll pay you that plus whatever commission you make if you just come. And I said, you mean you're going to pay me what I make plus I get to make my new money, and you'll do it for 6 months? I mean, I told them I thought they were tricking me. I was like, are you serious? Why me? But then I had to think, why not me? And to this day I'm really grateful to Mr. DeVoe, because I went in there and I broke all sales records the first, second, and third month I was there. And then there was a young lady that worked there that told my boss Kevin about me and had me to come and interview, and that was it. That was history. Then I came here, and one thing I love about Harris Chevrolet is that they give you all the tools necessary to be the most successful salesman you can be. They give you everything. All the tools are here. You just have to want the drive and the desire and the ability to be motivated. And there's so many people around here that need cars, that need help. So I just came in and I was like, wow, this is great. I was caught on real quick, and I have great mentors. My boss and the owners, Courtney and Monica and Dave Cox, and they just, when everybody else was talking about, well, he's got this, and he did that, and he don't have this. There were people that stuck behind me, and so I'm grateful. Really grateful. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, but we all get someplace by somebody helping us, right? We're here to help each other, right?
Right.
Interesting story, huh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.